Welcome back. This is my review of Assetto Hardware's multi-option digital Speedo. So here we go. It's going to be out of the box, and oh man, look, they've done it again. Royal Mail special delivery. I mean, that is a fantastic service. This arrived at 8 AM in the morning, signed for delivery, no worries. But I think I only got charged about £4, and it probably cost them well over £7 for that. So well done, guys. Well, into the box we go. And yep, very well packed again, like I'm coming to expect now from SR Hardware. Nicely protected. The actual module itself has got its own individual sort of styrene wrapping. And I just can't wait to actually get into here. This is like Christmas all over again. I've been so impressed with the last two products. Now what I'm hoping is this is going to match the actual gear shift indicator. And looking at it, yep, oh man, look at that. That is lovely. That is real eye candy. I just can't wait to get it out of the cellophane packet. And here it is, and just look at that, look at the way that carbon effect catches the light. Oh, it's fantastic. And the actual LED display there, that is directly the same as the actual gear shift indicator, so they're going to look really great on the rig. As we sort of turn it round again, we see the sim projects board mounted on the rear, very professionally done with alloy torque bolts. Yep, very nice, very well done. Got a top gear change LED on this one as well, and the stand is very nicely made. Got 4 little pre-drilled mounting holes there if you actually want to bolt it onto your rig. And yeah, look, very impressed. Really like the finish. It's great. Just can't wait to get this onto the actual rig. And that LED there, and that kind of sort of like chrome aluminium ringed effect, really does look quite nice. Much better than I could have ever made myself. So well done, guys. Yep, very impressed again. Well worth the money. I think this was about £54, and to me, that's, you know, it's well worth it. I couldn't have made anything like this myself. Quick look round the back now. This is the sim projects board. Very well made, as you'd expect. Very sort of professionally laid out. Yep, no problems at all. Mini USB connector there. Once again, guys, you know, a lead not supplied. I know they don't, you know, cost a lot. Would have kind of been nice to have got a lead. It means I've got to kind of dig about and try and find one. I think I am running out of them, but I probably have got one knocking about. And like I say, you know, if you haven't got one, well, you have to order one online. But they are pretty sort of cheap as chips. But obviously, if you haven't got one lying around, you know, it might cause you a delay getting this going. But all in all, guys, very impressed. So just looking at the bottom mounting here, it has got pre-drilled holes, but I don't want to actually start drilling into my rig. So what I tend to use are these. These are these kind of like self-adhesive little sticky Velcro tabs. And once I've got these on the actual little module there and got them on the rig, I can then take it off and move it about at any time I want to reroute the wiring and do sort of general sort of maintenance. So here we are. We'll have a look at the actual messy side of the rig now, the side we don't normally see. This is where all the hundreds of wires sort of hang out. And this is the sort of shot here. I know it's a little dark, sorry about that, but these are like kind of the modules at the rear. And yeah, there are quite a few wires, you know, you can sort of tidy them up. But what is good, look, I've got this really crappy kind of USB hub that I've had for years, and all of these like actual sim project modules, they run fine with it, no problems at all. You'd expect maybe a few configuration issues, but no. So there we go, we're plugged in, and straight away the actual Windows 7 has found the device. That's always good. So just like load up the old sim dash now. Yep, and as we can see, it's come up as the SPID connected. So that's great. All we need to do now is actually go into the configuration settings and have a look what we can do in there. And here we are, straight into the configuration settings. And now this is why this is actually a multi-display we've got here. We've got plenty of options. I mean, more options that you're ever really going to need. Obviously you've got the little shift light there, you can adjust the brightness there at the bottom. So we'll just have a quick look at these kind of like one at a time. And there's the display itself, it's already lit up, all ready to go for configuration. Fantastic. I just do like this kind of plug and play stuff. You just plug it in and away you go. So firstly, look, this is actually the display itself, and as you can see, it doesn't have to be a speed indicator. You can have this as a gear indicator or a fuel indicator, water temperature, or whatever. You know, it's just actually a multi-display. You choose what you actually want to display. Fantastic option. And once again, when you've got the shift light here, well, the shift light it can come on at maximum RPM, but also as a fuel warning gauge or maybe a temperature warning gauge, something like that. So you know, it's just great. It's actually such a multi-usable device. Well impressed with that. Well impressed. Now, did have one little problem with this. Obviously, with the brightness kind of slide control here, no matter how much I tried, it either went to 16% or 100%. Couldn't sort of seem to get anywhere in between. Probably would have liked to have gone for sort of 60% to match the other one. As you can see there on the LED itself, kind of reduces and increases intensity, but it's not an actual linear kind of control. So in the end, I left it at 100%, and to be honest, that was fine. But that's just a little kind of first little glitch I've actually encountered with the SimDash software, but not a biggie. So that's it. Bob's your uncle. We're configured and ready to go. So here are the SR hardware actual devices on my rig, all nicely laid out. It's all looking quite good now. And today we're going to give a run with Assetto Corsa and the Lotus 211. I do love the 211. And one of the great things is now with all these actual devices, you have to manually sort of configure them. Yeah, a bit of a pain maybe, but it does actually bring an element of realism into your game. It really does. Okay, so I'll just do a lap and a bit round Monza. Bit scrappy, bit dirty, but that's what we like in it. Anyway, so I'd like to say for now, thanks for watching, guys.